Now, please get ready, it's about to get serious. The provincial secretary for Calabar, an Igbo man, called a mass meeting in June of 1967 and addressed the Calabar people thus, and I quote, "You Calabar people say you want a state of your own. Let me tell you that by the time the federal troops come here to enforce this mad idea, there will be no one left but grass and weeds. For we shall have flattened your land and killed all you Efiks." From then on, the non-Igbos of the eastern region were subjected to torture, detention, all forms of human indignities, and even killing. In Asang, a town in Enion division, where I come from, and which is just a mile from Okpo, my own village, all the inhabitants, numbering about 400, were carried away to an unknown destination. 2 women, one a relation of mine who had been bedridden for 2 years, were slaughtered in cold blood because the soldiers said it would be a burden to carry them along, and they were under instructions not to leave alive any person in the town. On the way out, a woman gave birth to a babe, Ade, and was groaning in her travail. The soldiers bundled her out of the canoe which was taking them away, shot both mother and the innocent child, only a few minutes old. In Atanonoyo, another town in Anoing division, the whole town was burnt down together with all the people the Igbo soldiers could lay their hands on. An uncle of mine was killed together with his wife and 4 or 5 children. The only surviving child is a girl of 10 years, her right arm severed, who now lives to tell the tale of how they were all lined up by the riverbank and shot. Luckily for her, she did not die and is being cared for by me now. In Ikorekpayong, 3 miles from my hometown, the Igbo soldiers rang the church bell one Sunday afternoon and forced everybody in the village at gunpoint to assemble in the church building for a special prayer for the survival of the so-called Biafra. When all were assembled, the Igbo soldiers surrounded the church, set it on fire, burning down the villagers and shooting those who tried to escape. It is estimated that more than 300 men, women and children were massacred in and around that church that day. Recently, 200 Ibibio men and women who had been under detention in Umaya were taken out to face a mob who brutally murdered them in cold blood outside a Progress Hotel. There are many other gruesome incidents of children and pregnant mothers killed in marketplaces by Igbo soldiers, of houses and property of non-Igbos wantonly destroyed.